So let's start with today's lovely hot dog recipe. So here I have some lovely hot dogs, soft and really fresh. And I'm going to use a sharp knife and I'm going to just cut it onto one side. We're not going to cut it entirely. So just cut it on one side like this. Use a very sharp knife and just open it up like this. Don't cut it completely through. And then you have the lower side of this bun and the upper side, which is the golden brown baked side. So here my keema filling is ready. I'm just going to, put a generous amount of this keema. And since it's bread, so it soaks up if there's any extra gravy. But I'll show you how to make this keema semi-dry so that it's not full of gravy. And it's a super simple recipe which gets ready so quickly. You don't have to just bother about it. You just put it into the pot and it's ready. So watch the recipe, it's at the end of this video, and just stuff it up like this, and that's it guys. Your hot dogs are all ready. Now I will be coming up with various kinds of hot dogs, so watch out for these new recipes. This is a great tiffin item to give your kids or your family. It's also a great party starter or a snack, or just something which you can carry with you if you're going on a trip somewhere. It's so simple to make. I remember my mom used to make these hot dogs, and she used to pack them up in butter paper, and we used to always carry it with us on our trips to Goa, the bus rides, and it was so filling and so delicious. So this is so simple to make, and if you want to see how to make these hot dogs at home, I'll leave a link in the description box as well as the comment section below. So go and check it out, guys. And my super easy, quick keema recipe is coming up in this video, so watch that too. So friends, let's see today's keema recipe. Now I've taken a large pot and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is nice and hot, I've taken 3 large onions and chopped them really fine. So add this chopped onions to the hot oil. Fry the onions for at least 5 minutes. We want to fry the onions really well for this recipe. Next, we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Now, if you want to make the ginger garlic paste yourself at home, take 5 large cloves of garlic and 1 inch of ginger and grind it to a very fine paste. Now, fry this ginger garlic paste as well as the onions really well. Now, I've taken 1 green chilli that I've chopped really fine, and I'm going to fry that also very well. Frying everything in the bagar also increases the shelf life of the dish as well as the flavor. Now I'm going to add 4 to 5 tablespoons of meat masala. Now you can use any brand of meat masala because the ingredients are the same. Today I'm using the Suhana brand. And I'm also going to add 2 teaspoons of Kitchen King masala. Here I'm using the Everest brand, but you can use any brand. Now mix all of this really nicely together. And now I'm going to be adding half a kg or 500 grams of mince or keema. You can add any keema, that is beef, chicken, mutton, soya. Just mix everything really well with the bagar. That's very important that you mix everything with the bagar really well. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of water because we have to cook the cook the keema really well. And again, mix everything well. Mixing everything, really is important during a recipe. Now, keema is such a versatile thing. I make so many things with keema. Of course, you can have the keema like this with pav. Then, okay, now I'm going to add some salt to taste. Then if you dry the keema a little bit, you can make keema parathas, you can make pan rolls, you can make potato chops. The list is endless. So now mix everything really well, and depends on how you want to have it. If you want to have it as a curry, then add a little more water. Now I'm adding 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder. One is for the color and also it enhances the taste.
And I'm going to add one very favorite ingredient of mine, which is 2 tablespoons of Kasuri Meethi, which is nothing but dried fenugreek leaves. This really enhances the flavor of this keema. Now, some people like to add, peas, green peas. Some people like to add small potatoes. The choice is yours. You can add whatever you want to this keema. And I'm going to add a little bit of fresh coriander now, and of course I'm going to add a little at the end for garnish. And now mix everything well, and now we're going to simmer this, that is, cover it with a lid and cook it on a very low flame for at least 10 minutes, stirring in between. Don't forget to stir in intervals. And then afterwards, after 15 10 to 15 minutes, I'm just going to give it one final mix so that everything comes together. And then I'm going to turn the flame off, and I'm just going to garnish it with some lovely fresh coriander. And this lovely keema is all ready to enjoy.